And boom, we're back. We're recording again. Today I'm in a tank top. See the muscles, see the fucked up hairline. I'm not wearing a fucking scarf or bonnet or beanie today. You can see how big my forehead is. Bro, I'm 24. Sometimes I feel like I look like 28, 29, 30. Oh man. Wait, I don't even need to put this on. I'm not listening to anything. I was doing that for the doing that for the hold up. Doing it for oh my I want to pay here so long. Oh my god. I'm so on maintenance right now. What the um I guess I was doing that for the drip. Damn no, this shit is cooked. I don't think I'm going bald. Am I? I might be. Unfortunately, I might be. But yeah, I'm back. I'm recording another day. Today was a pretty chill day. I went to go help my sister move. She wanted me to drive 2 hours and 30 minutes to Columbus for her, and I wasn't doing it. I just helped her move like all her stuff and pack it up in her U-Haul. And her boyfriend's cousin helped drive the U-Haul. I'm terrified of driving U-Hauls, bro. I'm very terrified. I do not like them bitches. I think they should be handled. I think you need a different type of license to be driving them, but that's just me. Um, what are some topics I want to talk about? I recorded a video that I also liked today. I really liked it today. I look like he's gonna do well from what I'm seeing. How well really this determines. I don't think it's up to me. Um, I don't want to repeat the same topics. What are some things I want to talk about today? They're not the same as yesterday. Um, I guess just with like attractiveness and how you see yourself, because I don't see myself as attractive. I've been told by people that I am very attractive. I've been told by people that I'm not attractive at all. I remember I asked this one girl in high school, "Will she rate me out of 1 out of 10?" She said three, a three, bruh. I think about that a lot. Um, because sometimes I feel attractive, sometimes I don't. Like, look at this. Ugh. I think right now I don't think I particularly like how I look because I put on a lot of weight. And it's so weird living in a body that you don't like. So it's so weird living in a body that you don't like. Living in a body that you're not particularly happy with. It's such a weird experience because it's just like you avoid pictures, you avoid mirrors, you avoid. Sometimes you just even avoid talking to people, people that you want to think you want them to think that you are attractive. Um, but yeah, right now it doesn't. Yeah, right now I don't really don't particularly look good. No lineup. I need some things for my dark spots on my skin, a little overweight, things like that. Um, but it fucking sucks being in a body that you don't particularly like. But and a weird thing about it is though, with me gaining weight, I actually me gaining weight has been like a thing that has been happening that happened post COVID. Pre COVID, I was fucking in a gym all the time. I was really buff, really in shape, really toned. COVID happened and I just fell apart. I don't know. And before I was working in the gym, I was just a really skinny dude for most of my life. But so this has been a terrible thing. And the thing about it is, when I first started gaining weight, I didn't even think I looked that bad. I knew I was bigger, but I thought I was like, I kind of liked the bigger me. It felt like I was like a force. But over time, there's negative family members and people talking about my weight. Because honestly, like I still don't even think that in terms of weight gain, I don't think I've gained that much. I think maybe I've gained like 40 pounds. Maybe that is a lot. Um, maybe that is a lot. But I don't think I'm as big or as I hate to sound fat phobic here. How do I word this? Again, this is 12 a.m. I'm not the most politically correct right now. I'm trying to work through these thoughts in the most um, telling way. Um, and the most telling, the most appropriate way without offending anyone, without isolating or othering someone. Um, I didn't even think my weight was an issue until like people pointed out how how much they thought about it, or how much they felt about it, or like some strong feelings about how I looked and my weight, and it kind of like enforced, not enforced, but it kind of like got me like, it made me self conscious. Cause at first I thought I was cool. I knew I was like a little overweight, but it was like I feel good though. I mean, I feel like I can lose it anytime. But no, it kind of got to a point like people were just making me feel bad about it. So I'm here now trying to lose weight. Not just because people were making me feel bad about it, just because I realized like, damn, actually taking a look, I'm not really that happy with how I look now. Cause I'm not, and cause I guess what I was seeing at first is like I still had a bunch of muscle left over. It was like, yeah, I'm bigger, but I still have fucking hella muscle. But that muscle is kind of gone now. Like you don't even see like real definition. You just kind of see like fat, you know, and that fucking sucks. So I'm trying to get back in the gym, but this has been a very inconsistent off and on thing for me. I don't know what's going on. But it was like that when I first started working out too. So maybe it's just what I need. Maybe just the process of starting the gym. You will have on and off days, and I'll be addicted to it again. I'll be going there every day, type shit. But I really want to get back in shape. I just don't like how I look. I don't feel attractive, and when you don't feel attractive, you don't like how you look. You're not confident. It leaks everywhere into your life. You're like, oh, why aren't people like communicating with me, or why aren't people seem to be like, interested in me? Because it's like you just have an air of not being confident, and like that consciously and subconsciously just turns people away. So I want to build confidence for myself. I want to build back into those habits that were really healthy for me. Because when I was at the peak, I would say probably the best shape I was ever in. Oh, I fucking loved everything. I literally just loved everything. There was literally not something that I would just say I hate type shit. Yeah. There was nothing I would just say I hate, or it was like everything was getting better. I was in shape. I got like a decent job. I got a car. I moved into my first apartment. It was literally like me being in shape helped me structure everything. And it literally, I think that before COVID was the first time, well, before COVID was the last time I felt like I had structure. Ever since then, ever since I felt like I got out of shape, COVID, and I just have not been structured at all. And I don't seem like I can't. It's really hard to seem like to get that structure back. Um, I don't know. It's hard, and this not even speak about the relationships I had in between that time is the worst, probably the worst I've ever been in. Yeah, it's ass, complete ass. Yeah. Um, do what you think is good for you. See what brings you structure and just keep at it. Especially if you come from a childhood what was usually just unstructured and violent or chaotic and not necessarily safe physically or emotionally. That was kind of the environment I grew up in. Not so much physically, but definitely emotionally. Mm, definitely emotionally. And so, with gaining structure and gaining structure, building structure for myself, then losing it was kind of fucking sucks. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm hoping that this series brings me structure. I think one of the things I've learned back then, and I'm trying to remember, is that keeping promises to yourself, or with like keeping up with things, inherently just something does something to your brain. Again, I'm not a professional or anything. this is just what my lived experience is. It does something to your brain where you kind of just want to keep. You just one promise kept is more promises kept down the line. One promise kept now is more promises kept down the line. Because it's just like a thing that just happens. I don't know. With me, anyway. So I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to keep this promise for myself. Every little promise I keep to myself is me building up discipline, me building up the attitude for change, a growth mindset. And that's what I feel like I really need to be the person I want to be the creator I want to be the writer, be the person in shape as I want to be the person that is confident and is and has and is the person that is confident and is in a structured environment because I built it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end that one there. Um, tell a family member you love them today. It's so funny. I guess before I leave, my mom called me right after I finished recording the other video and told me she had a dream that I was 8 years old and that I would cry every time I would talk and say stuff because people would just make fun of me. And I think it's a guilty conscience. Maybe she just really been reflecting on things and maybe she finally noticed that was actually happening in my childhood. Um, but I love her. Um, Me and my mom always had a rough relationship, but that's a story for another day. It's definitely better now. Yeah. Have a good one. Tell a family member you love them and the weird dream you had today.